A major victory for free speech and pro-life supporters today. The Supreme Court has struck down a Massachusetts law requiring a 35-foot protest-free zone outside abortion clinics. Chief Justice Roberts said authorities have less intrusive ways of dealing with protests. Joining us now for more is Jordan Sekulow of the American Center for Law and Justice. And Jordan, this is a unanimous ruling. How big a victory is this?
This is a big win, Mark, because this is the kind of the first time the court is starting to get rid of what we call the abortion distortion. The idea that those who are pro-life have a different First Amendment than those who support abortion. And in this case, for the court to unanimously come down and say this 35-foot fixed buffer zone around abortion clinics violates the First Amendment, not because of strict scrutiny being applied, but because of this is not narrowly tailored. You can't just say, well, because some places have had 10 or feet or 15 feet, that now we're going to have 35 feet. And again, this being this opinion coming today, I think for everyone in the pro-life movement, these are those incremental victories we have to move towards to getting the First Amendment to apply equally to both sides of the issue.
Justice Scalia had some harsh words from the court about its past rulings about abortion rights and free speech. Talk a little bit about that.
Sure. You know, we've actually argued one of those cases that came up in Hill versus Colorado, which was one of the first buffer zone cases where the court did say that some kind of buffer zone, some kind of non-free speech area was okay. Now, this is even on public sidewalks. What the court did today was not say that that's never constitutional when it comes to abortion clinics. What they said was that 35 feet and these arbitrary and huge zones of no speech are not constitutional. But again, they did not fully reverse past Supreme Court precedent that allowed for some bans of free speech zones. Of course, we disagree with that. There's one thing, you know, there are laws in place. If people are trying to block entrance to an abortion clinic, they get arrested. Those laws are in place. So the idea that you just ban speech anywhere, we don't agree with. But this is an incremental victory. You gotta win victories like this to get back to the starting point where, again, the First Amendment should apply equally to everyone. And abortion clinics for a long time, for decades, have gotten special treatment in the pro-abortion industry.